Hello and welcome to 2022. Today is going to be around about 8 miles. I'm starting off at Headcorn and I'm going to finish in Halden. So join me. So I've just left Headcorn, or just leaving Headcorn, and this particular road is awful. It goes along, it might even be a Roman road, but it heads along a road alongside a Roman road, railway track as well. So cars do tend to get up a bit of steam. They get up ahead of steam. Sorry, I'm looking, trying to look both ways and talk. And multitasking has never been for me. A little stream there normally, but we've had a bit of rain. This stream does turn into a, I guess you could, yeah, it is a river actually. I can't remember the name of the river, but it tends to flood. They do keep it nice and clear, but when it floods you get all of this rubbish. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe turn this off now, because this is quite dangerous on this road. Yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, having successfully navigated the corner and not died, that's a plus, isn't it? You can see now the road is dead straight. And you see what I mean now? People just have a tendency to be able to see quite far ahead and think, oh, I can open the taps, let's go for it. And those that don't open the taps annoy the people behind them, so you get a fair bit of aggressive driving down here. And just over to my right is the main railway line between Ashford International and London. Goes straight through Headcorn, so nice and convenient. If you were going to walk from Headcorn to Ashford, you can obviously get a train straight back, which is brilliant. Only takes about 15 minutes to get the train back. So there we go. Right, time for me to get back to concentrating. And as you can hear, you may have heard in the background there, shots being fired. It's somebody's clay pigeon shooting. They are facing the other way, so that's a bonus, isn't it? Don't need to duck any buckshot. But here again, this is normally dry. Just saying thank you to a driver there who actually slowed down. Marvellous. Okay. So yeah, the Big Cat Sanctuary, worth a look. Headcorn Big Cat Sanctuary. And it's just over. It's over here on the other side of this railway line. You can sometimes see the cats from the train, but very, very seldom. I live fairly nearby and you can hear them when they're being fed, or in the morning they give them a morning call. You know, it's very faint, but you can definitely hear them. We just need to pass underneath the railway line, so that's where we're going now. And in fact, the Big Cat Sanctuary is just up there. There's not a lot to see. We can't see big cats. They do keep them secluded. Echo, which I like. You know, they're not there as a you know, they're not there just for people to go gawking at every day. It's not a zoo, it's a sanctuary. They do have open days, I think, but I think they only do about half a dozen open days a year. So they need to generate some sort of income, and you can also stay the night there. I think they've got huts. I was just trying to think then what the size of the huts were, but I probably will put a link down in the description. I think they do that down in the description, so you can go and have a look yourself. Really interesting, good stuff. But the driver saw me pointing downwards, and I think he thought I meant stop. Oops. Here we go, the Big Cat Sanctuary. So if you're coming from this direction and you go underneath the bridge, you've missed it. And as you'll see, there's not a lot to see, which is good. Just go up so you can read it properly. It says the Big Cat Sanctuary, protection is our passion. And I believe it is. I believe they do protect the big cats that have been mistreated in their lives. I mean, ideally we wouldn't have any big cats that have been mistreated. Soon we will be getting to a turning left, and that road is a lot quieter, leads to another road which is even quieter, and it's at that point countryside really comes into its own. And over here, I don't know whether you can see, I don't think you can at all, there are llamas here, llamas in Kent. So we've got big cats, llamas and fast drivers. There's a blink and you'll miss it situation here. I believe this bridge, so this road never used to be as fast as it is, from what I understand. I'm going to step off of the road and head down here, because here you'll see it's bizarre. We've got this kind of mud track that leads to a bridge. I don't know whether this used to be the original or main bridge. It seems deserving of a plaque or something. You can hear the motorbikes in the background, so apologies for that. I wanted it to be a background. They're going to be here now, so enjoy the motorbikes. Come to peaceful Headcorn. So through there is a small path, but it's all covered by brambles. So I'm going to head back, get onto the road. Hi there, it's Future Editing Damon here. I've had a little look online and there is some information on it. It's called Hadman's Bridge. It's grade 2 listed, and it's listed for its special architectural or historic interest. I would imagine it's more its architectural side than its historic side, because I can't find any real history on it, but I can see why it's got architectural interest in it. They've put more details here explaining how the bridge looks
2 pointed arches with 2 ribs each to the soffits, pointed cutwater between the arches on the upstream side and buttresses on the downstream side. And you'll see in a moment, it's a good looking bridge. We walked down here. This was the little track, and this is the bridge there. So if anyone knows any more information about this bridge, I'd really like to know. Because if you look at the road, it doesn't seem to naturally curve back this way. There's no road going this way, so yeah, it's just a point of interest really. Anyway, back to the video.
We've now turned down a slightly quieter road, and by slightly I mean much quieter road. Having said that, I think I can hear a car coming. Typical, but it is quieter. So I thought I'd give you a few minutes just to hear what it's like here. Hopefully the microphone picks it up. Welcome back to an even quieter road. This is starting to turn into one of those ASMR videos. Just met a lady who is walking a puppy. I couldn't video because it's, you know, it's an invasion of people's privacy. If they don't want to be videoed, I completely respect that. It's fine. But the puppy was an absolute delight. It's the first day out in the big wide world on a harness. I was so excited. What a great start to the new year. Really lovely to see new life coming through, and in such a great setting. Lovely. Really enjoyed that. It's these micro moments that really make life, for me anyway, just fantastic, isn't it? You just can't bottle that. You can't put it on a shelf. Just go out and meet somebody and walk. It's I can't express how easy it is just to, if you can get out and walk, go out and walk. Anyway, you never know what's going to be around the next corner, who you might meet. I don't even know, is this Tilden? Hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, Tilden Particular Baptist Chapel in Smarden. So this is part of Smarden.
Just had a little look online. This is Editing Damon again, and I've done this church a complete disservice, because this church, first of all, was established in 1640, so it's much older than I thought it was, and it is also Grade 2 listed. And it says here, this was a gift of James Tilden of High Halden in Kent, yeoman, and was built in the year 1726, rebuilt in 1892. So a very historic building, and yet it looks like it was only built recently.
It's a bit of a shame that this person's doing some DIY, because this is generally a really lovely, quiet area. I'm just not getting the breaks today. This has lots of lilies in the summertime. It's lovely. Just come up to a farm again. I thought it was going to be really quiet, but I think I've managed to get them just in the middle. Nope. They're doing building work. Every quiet spot has got some people working. Just goes to show the countryside is quite a busy place. It's such a peaceful area. It's a little later now. I just bumped into an old friend and I am blind as a bat. I couldn't actually see his face to begin with. I'm sorry about that, Mark, if you're watching this, but yeah, lovely to see you, really good to catch up, and it's so much nicer. What a great way to start the new year, really good. All you had to do was go for a walk. Superb. Anyway, the light is definitely failing now. This beautiful tree. The light's definitely failing now, and I've got some people in front of me who, again, going to respect them by not filming. So I'll probably draw this to a close now. I'm about 2 hours 40 into the walk, but we were chatting for a while, which is great. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next walk.